The Genthing Highlands is only 45 minutes away from the capital city of Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia and is one of the most popular vacation spots in the country. From hiking and flying to the indoor and outdoor theme park, from shopping mall and eating to staycation, everything is here waiting for you. Genthing represents a popular weekend getaway from Kuala Lumpur, connected by highway, roads and cable car via one skyway.
As you know, Genthing Highlands is a hill station, so you will get so many options to have a sky view. Of course, you could just drive all the way up along the windy mountain road, but the better way is to stop at Jaya and hop on a cable car to the top. This gondola gives you a 10 minutes ride from Awana Skyway Station to Sky Haven Shopping Mall.
Here, you'll be able to admire the surrounding scenery from up high. And the best part about taking a cable car ride is that it's relatively affordable and it takes you straight to Sky Avian as mentioned earlier. You could also see the 113 million years old rainforest and the 20th century folklore in a different way. Not to mention that the cable car is also open at night, which means
that you can check out the views even after the sun goes down and the resort sparkle in the distance. One of the top in the Genthing Highlands is the theme park and video games park, which is home to some excitement area. This include a huge selection of attraction. The museum has such museum and exciting climbing wall.
for shopaholics, the Genthing Highlands Premium Outlets are an ideal place. It is an open-air shopping mall with hundreds of branded clothes, fashion accessories, electronics, and so on. Not only that, inside the shopping complex, there is a food section where you will get a wide range of cafes and restaurants to satisfy your hunger.
While you're here, you have to check out the Genthing Sky Tropolis, battle in Galaxy far away at the void, a show at the Arena of Stars full of snow world experience, Genthing Strawberries Leisure Farm, and Ripley's Believe It or Not Adventureland. Last but not least, you should witness the cinematic visual combine with specially composed music, the Sky Symphony.
Okay guys, that is all about Genthing Highlands. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Hello guys, we are from Group 1 and now we're at Petronas Twin Tower. Immerse yourself with this outstanding 452 meters high building and 88 floors Petronas Twin Tower. Stand above the clouds as you catch a close-up view of the pyramidal structure of the towers while diving into state-of-the-art exhibit and digital display about the history of this building. Standing as one of the best spots to view the city of Kuala Lumpur, the double-deck sky bridge also acts as pathway to travel from one tower to the others.
Designed by late Argentine architect Cesar Pili and inspired by a mixture of Islamic and traditional Malaysian architecture, with the goal of creating something extraordinary.
They were built way back in the 19th, with construction originally beginning in 1992 and complete in 1999. At the time, the Twin Towers were the tallest building in the world, and they held the title for 6 years, until they were overtaken by several other towers around the world. Today, they sit at number in the list, however, still hold the distinction of being the tallest twin tower in the world.
Now, let's have a look inside the tower. At the bottom floors of the Petronas Twin Towers, you will find Surya KLCC Mall, the ultimate destination for shopaholics and lifestyle enthusiasts. Each attraction includes an art gallery, an underwater aquarium, and also a science center, Malaysia National Oil Company of Fish, and last but not least, the restaurant. Here they offers the great panoramic view from 57th floor of Petronas Tower.
Open from Tuesday through Sunday, tickets are released at 9 a.m. on the first come first served basis. The 45-minute guided tour will bring you to 3 floors in the tower for an all-rounded and unforgettable experience. Tickets may also be purchased at Advent via ticketing or at the ticketing counter on the concourse level. To reach this place, you can hire a private car or take the monorail, LRT, or you can easily use available public transportation such as buses, taxis, etc. that can take you to the tower. But if you aren't in budget, you can take the expensive train network in Kuala Lumpur. The Twin Tower is accessible via Kiapeng Road, Ampang Road, and P. Ramlee Road.
Okay guys, that's all about Petronas Twin Tower. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Hello guys, we are from Group 3 and now we are at Chinatown.
Known as the region which never sleeps, the Chinatown is situated at Petaling Street, which is also called Chi Chong Kai, reflecting the Oriental culture and heritage. This place is one of famous tourist places in Malaysia, where dozens of vendors gather daily to sell clothing, handbags, electronics, souvenirs, fruit, vegetable, and spices, and every form of knick-knack imaginable. At night, the street transforms into a vibrant night market, illuminated by the red Chinese lanterns strung above the street.
This is also the place to find varied Kuala Lumpur best Chinese food, from bargain street vendor to fine dining restaurant. You absolutely must try traditional Chinese delicacy while in this neighborhood. However, whether you are looking for Chinese high tea, cheap street food eats, or Western cuisines, you can certainly find what you are looking for here.
Chinatown is going through a period of change with new trendy cafes and is popping up every month. And some of the old Chinese buildings being renovated and turned into modern Chinese hotels. However, the alias still hold the charm. It's always had and over some of the cheapest food and accommodation in the city.
The goods might not be of interest to everyone, but it's still a fun place to wander for the first time visiting to Kuala Lumpur. The atmosphere is chaotic, yet entertaining, with the shops from stallholders to Chinese rides often seen dancing up and down the narrow streets. Chinatown might be grimy in places and overcrowded at times, but the mix of an awas-buzzing tourist atmosphere and Kuala Lumpur local life make it an appealing area to visit or stay.
But if you prefer your market less hectic, cleaner and with better quality goods, then Kuala Lumpur Central Market might be the better option. The best time to visit Chinatown in Kuala Lumpur, especially Petaling Street Market, is from late afternoon. This is when everything is open and that is busy and the street sides filled with tables and chairs for dinner to enjoy a Chinese meal cooked in an alfresco kitchen.
In this place, you can also find some temples that reflect the local culture. And on the street, there are ornate Buddhist and Taoist temples. And to add on that, there is gleamingly beautiful Sri Mahamariman Temple and the Tranquil Kuan Yin Temple, which are quite famous location landmarks in Chinatown. So whether you're looking for ancient architectures or the George's market selling the handicraft and the traditional item as souvenir, there is a long list to do in Chinatown, Malaysia. That is about Chinatown. Thank you so much.
Bye bye. Hi guys, we are from Group 4
and now we are in Boutique Coklat, and in English its name is Coklat Kingdom. Who doesn't like chocolate? Chocolate is one of the most popular invention in the world of confectionery. Nowadays, chocolate is more accessible than ever, and it can be found at every shop that offer food or snacks. Chocolate comes in different forms, types, sizes, and flavors, and it varies in baking. But exactly how many you have asked yourself how chocolate produced and where it comes from?
This chocolate factory is a growing chocolater that offers chocolate lovers some of the finest selection in the region. Because they aren't only produce chocolate, but they also grow, harvest, ferment, and dry their own finest cocoa beans. So we absolutely aren't seeing just ordinary chocolate making, but we are seeing a super high quality bean to bar process.
Chocolate production start with harvesting cocoa in the forest. After the cocoa are split. After the cocoa pods are collected, the pods are taken to a processing house. Here they are split open and the cocoa.
Now the beans undergo the fermentation processing. They are then placed in a large, shallow, heated circle covered with large banana leaves. After fermentation, the cocoa beans must be dry before they can be scooped into sacks and shipped to chocolate manufacturers. Once the cocoa beans have reached machinery of chocolate factories, they are ready to be refined into chocolate.
Freshly fermented and dried cocoa will be refined to a roasted nib by winnowing and roasting. Then they will be heated and melted into chocolate liquor. Lastly, the cocoa powder or mash will be blended with the butter and liquor in varying quantities to make a different type of chocolate or confiture.
After the blending is complete, the liquid chocolate will be stored or delivered to the molding factory in tanks. This step allows cocoa liquor to cool and harden into different shapes depending on the mold. Finally, wrapping and packaging machine will pack the chocolates and then they will be ready to sell and distribute it.
And that's all for our team. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
We are from Group 2 and now we at Istana Negara.
Malaysia is proverbial for so many reasons, and one of them is the Istana Negara Jalan Istana. This visually commanding landmark is home to the King and Queen of Malaysia. Yup, you read it right. Malaysia has a kingdom of its own. Let's give you a bit of history here. Malaysia's Malay Kingdom originated 18th century where they became subject to the British Empire. Since then, Malaysia has become truly Asia.
Istana Negara or National Palace is the official residence of the Yang di-Pertuan Agong, who is the head of state of Malaysia. The new palace, which was opened in 2011, is located at Jalan Duta, replaces the old Istana Negara. It occupies a complex of an area of 97.65 hectares with 22 domes and is split into three main portions consisting of the formal component, royal component, and administration component.
Istana Negara is known for its spellbinding architecture and it allows a lot of travelers all around the year. Once you reach this place, you will be dazed by the spaciousness of the area. The grand landscape and overall architecture are impressive as it is. The brain behind this illustrious landmark must have given much consideration on security, hospitality, and global of place.
The place has the high amount of tourist friendliness and grandeur, but at the same time, it's allow enough security and privacy for the royal family to enjoy quality time with each other. The Royal Museum is open daily from morning until late afternoon. You can catch a changing gold ceremony outside the palace at certain interval. Check the website for and to up to that schedule.
But actually, the palace where the royal family lives is not open to tourists. But this does not mean that there is no room for appreciation outside the place. You'll need to spend around 1 hour at most just to see this palace, as there are no areas for recreation or eating or buying souvenir stuff. It's a place for appreciation and paying respect and learning the Malaysian system. It is interesting to be able to wander around a palace which until very recently was occupied by the king and queen. The official reception rooms are, as you might imagine, elaborately furnished with extravagant use of yellow, the royal color, and plenty of gold leaf. It's a perfect queen-side trip if you visit this country and you have a few more hours to spare. Okay guys, this is about Istana Negara. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
From Group 6 and now we're at the Kawasan Putra Jaya, Kawasan Putra Jaya, Malaysia. Take a short trip south from the bustling Kuala Lumpur and find yourself at the modern eco-friendly city of Putrajaya, which also functions as the administrative and judicial capital of Malaysia. Once a marshland dominated by rubber and oil palm estates, the land has now been beautifully transformed into a green city. Putrajaya is a planned city located 25 kilometers south of Kuala Lumpur that serves as the federal administrative center of Malaysia.
Putrajaya may not be the first place that comes to mind when you think of Malaysia, but boy, is it impressive. The city contains several attractions like government buildings, scenic bridges, unique landmarks, and fun activities. After becoming the third father territory of Malaysia, the place has gained more popularity just as Kuala Lumpur and Labuan. So it is worthwhile to take a short getaway from bustling Khayal to this modern city Putrajaya.
If you're looking for an aesthetic place in Putrajaya, you should come and see the big mosque that stands proudly overlooking the scenic man-made lake that within the heart of Putrajaya with an area of 1.37 hectares. Yes, that's right. Putrajaya's iconic religious building, the Putra Mosque, is the latest Instagrammable spot for locals and tourists, alike due to its lovely pink colors. Here's a fun fact: it can accommodate up to 15,000 people due to its elegant prayer hall.
The Putra Mosque is, without a doubt, one of Putrajaya's most distinctive landmarks. Now, here's the good news. The mosque is open to non-Muslims who would like to visit the mosque. But of course, there will be a strict dress code to follow. After all, this mosque has a primary role as a place of worship and there is a need to show respect.
This mosque is a great go-to place for tips because everyone can appreciate its beauty. It is not doubtful. Everyone that is in agreement that the Putra Mosque is a majestic architectural building. Just a 35 minutes drive from Kuala Lumpur, make the place your next must visit spot in Putrajaya. Major type: visit the Putra Mosque during sunset in the evening to see its beautiful reflection on the Putrajaya lake. This place is one of the experiences you'll never forget too soon. It is incredibly stunning in there.
English Club MTSN1GO Kota Gorontalo.
Mandiri berprestasi.